my God, that light. God. Damn that light. Oh, the lag. That's cute. That's cute lag. Okay. Is that better? Then it's too dark in here, but that's fine. It's better than that bright light. Oh, the lag. There we go. Can you hear me now? Is it my mic even on? There it goes. There it goes. Oh. Coronavirus. Good God. Oh, coronavirus. What's wrong with me? Good morning. Good, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Oh my goodness. That's so good. Pomegranate juice. I'm living my best life. I filled it to the top. Drink it like I'm fancy. Someone's horn outside just honked. Hi, Shannon. How are you? What, my pomegranate juice? My goodness, it's so good. I drink it like it's wine. It's so good. I need to buy more. I'm getting to like the end of my bottle. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so expensive though, but it's worth it. Ugh, I hate daylight savings time. It's awful. I do like the fact that the sun is still out right now though. Like the sun is still out. It's nice. It's very nice. But I too am very sleepy. I was debating whether or not to get coffee or drink some palm juice, but with like so many sicknesses going around, I opted the palm juice, and my allergies have been acting up because it's nice out finally. But anyway, you've never had palm juice? Oh my God, girl, it's an acquired taste. It's a little sour. And at first, I used to have to take, I got like an alfalfa thing going on here, but I used to have to take like shots of it. Like I would just like pound it back because it's good for you. And now I love it. It's so good. Now I just enjoy it, but it's so peppy. It's very sour, but I don't know. I've gotten used to it and I really like it now. Now it's like my favorite. I have like a glass a night now. Especially when I start to feel that I'm getting sick, I definitely make sure that I drink it because it's so good for you. Anyway. The adjusting to the time. Yeah, it's so stupid. My lips are super chapped. Where is all the thing? I haven't like been on my desk at my desk for a hot minute. And like all my, oh, there it is. All my chapsticks are like hidden. My lips are so sore. I would say that it tastes like pomegranates. Like, well, it's pomegranate juice, but like, yeah, it's like pomegranates, but without all the work. Like the same effect, same taste, but without all that work. My lips are so sore. Holy crap. They hurt. Anyway, I finished the book. And I had time for a walk. It's like, I can't get comfortable, but it's all good. Oh, there goes my chair. Yeah, I finished at like 5 today. And then I went for a walk with Josh. I know. I found the audiobook on YouTube, which I probably just spoiled it for everyone else, and now they're going to take it off YouTube. But I found the audiobook on YouTube, so that helped me out throughout the week. So I like read half of it and then I audiobooked the other half of it. But like I bounced back and forth so I could still do things and read it. And my chair is just anyway. Yes, it was one narrator, just one person narrating it, but doing all the voices and stuff. But I liked it. I didn't think the audiobook was bad from what I listened to it. I guess I could tilt this down a little bit. Jeez, it's like all the way up there. But no, I thought it was good. Like the narrator was good. I know what I'm trying to say. What's words? I'm not used to this. I haven't been in front of a camera in a hot minute. Pop up. Go away. Go away. Go away. There it goes. Okay, we're good. Yeah, the dragon had like a really like squeaky high voice, and Glurk had like a voice that you would expect Glurk to have, like a low grumbling, like a gurgling kind of voice. It was done really well, I think. But I cried. I don't know about you, but I definitely cried. I cried so hard. The dragon was so cute. So cute. Well, going into this book, I had no idea what this was about at all. Like, I think we mentioned that when we picked this one. Like, I had no clue what it was going to be about, like, going into it at all. It was so cute. I loved it. I totally cried. Yeah. Oh my God. I cried so hard. I was like at the last like chapters, like here, and I'm just like, and Josh is like, I'm sitting on the couch, like finishing it up. And Josh is like, are you over there crying? And I'm like, yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was different than I expected too. I didn't expect it to be, I don't know what I expected, but it was darker, I think, than I expected. I don't know. It was darker than I expected, which I like in my books, as we know. But anyway. Yeah, I thought that too. Like, I thought it was just like this girl's perspective. And I didn't know anything really. I didn't know like where it was set and what happens in the story. I had no clue. I assumed that she had some kind of magic, but I thought maybe she was like a young witch or something. I didn't know, but which I was half true. Yeah. Yeah, all that where they made people lose hope on purpose. Yeah. It got dark fast. I'm like, whoa. And like the soul eater witch. And I'm like, dang. I do. I like just like a little bit in my middle grade. Not dark where like kids have nightmares, but like dark enough that like, I don't know, that I can enjoy it as well, if that makes any sense. I'm a terrible human. Oh yeah. Yeah, the bird cutting the guy's face. Yeah, like all those the paper birds. It was crazy. I feel like this is a very good book to read for Women's History Month, which is this month. It's Women's History Month. And yesterday was International Women's Day. I think this is a very good book for that, because holy shit, are there like some badass women in here, some good badass women and some bad badass women, but mostly good. Like the mom, the mad woman. Oh my God. Like she just tore at my heart. Like, ugh. But she was just like just that beginning scene too, where she's just like, they're taking the kid from her and she's like in the rafters and like animalistic, like trying to protect her baby. I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn. I agree. Yeah, it's good to have some dark. It brings a stronger conflict. Yes, and shows strength to stand against it. Yes, I agree. Yeah, I heard it. Forget where I heard it, but like it's a whole month long thing too, I guess. But they have like months for everything now, and they have days for everything too, like National Pizza Day. I'm just like, okay, who comes up with these days? I want that job. Yes, I think like maybe she didn't realize she had magic. I don't know, like why she didn't use her magic. I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, why didn't she use her magic to like keep them from taking the kid? But I don't know. Oh, even the guards who are women, like the guards that like took the kid away and locked her up, those were women too. Like just badass women. Like sure they weren't on the right side, but yeah, I like it. Just but yeah, so many women. It's crazy. And days too, pizza day. Yeah. Pizza day, there's pie day, there's National Ice Cream Day, Donut Day. It's like ridiculous. Yeah, that's what I thought too. That the woman, because like there was that scene when I forget what her name is. That scene where she's like with the head of the protectorate guy. I don't know what his name was, Gerard, something like that. And she's like tells him to be quiet, and he's like, and I'm like, damn. Maybe she just had the power of convincing. She's got Jedi mind tricks. Yeah, that's coming up. Pi Day is coming up soon, March 14th. Coming up. Yeah, that Gerhard. Yeah, that guy. It was crazy. The women in this book are nuts. And Luna herself is like crazy. Her whole storyline is just nuts. This book was just not what I was expecting. In a very pleasant way, a very pleasant surprise. I thought maybe I was like not like expecting it to be like as good as it was. Like I've heard a lot of good reviews about it, and I'm like, it'll probably be a good book. But I I bought it mainly for the cover. But then like it sat on my shelf for so long, and I never got to it. And I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? This was awesome. Like I loved this. Maybe it was the tea. It was in the tea. Don't know. Yeah. Zan Luna Glurk. I forget her name. It's gonna bother me now. It's like Athene. Ethyne. Athene and Antane. I loved Antane too. When Antane and Athene got together, my heart was like, I don't know why I cared so much that they ended up together, but I did. Like the second that he goes to like help her, like get her stuff out of that sister's house, or out of the sisterhood or whatever, I'm like, oh, I'm like they're gonna be together now. So cute. Oh yeah, yeah, Luna. Oh my god, I like that whole not being able to say magic or do magic, well, like not being able to realize that she had magic and she would like black out. Oh my God, that would be so scary. It'd be so scary. Yeah, I only heard good reviews, but sometimes, yeah, the same. A lot of times, like I get a book can get too hyped for me, and then I get let down because I'm like, oh, everyone said it's great, it's gonna be great, and then like I read it and I'm like, it was just all right. And that's how I thought this one was gonna be. I'm like, it's gonna be just all right. I didn't think it was gonna be bad, but I did not expect it to be as good as it was. I wasn't like toasting the air. I was trying not to spin around. My chair is extremely gravitational towards that way today for some reason. Yes, it was so cute when they got together. So cute. I had a feeling though that like right after them two got together, I had a feeling that it was going to be their kid that was going to be next to be sacrificed. I'm like, it's going to be their kid. It has to be. Like the plot is going that way. Yeah, about who not access the magic thing for. Yeah. Yeah. I thought the same thing. I'm like, ugh. And they put her in like that stasis mode. I've kind of like, I think, and I feel like Glurk kind of argued that side of that. And oh, yeah. Yeah. So much more time book passed. Yes. I didn't expect this to be like that. Yeah. That much time passing in one book. I thought it was just going to be her. Like, I thought, and then like when it started with her like being the kid, which I assumed she was a kid, I'm like, okay, then it's just gonna be her growing up. But then like it really like a lot of time passed. It was crazy. Did a couple leaps. Yeah. She didn't want her to. Yeah, because I think Zan was like because they showed like her like backstory a little bit, and I think she wasn't she like treated that same way where she was kind of like magic was turned off to protect her kind of thing. Maybe that like scared her. I don't remember. I don't remember that part, but it was like blurry. Some backstory that was really blurry. But oh yeah. Yeah, every time it would jump to the protectorate, yeah, it got a little. But it did I felt like it definitely progressed well once Antane, yeah, I agree. Once he left. Um I had a feeling he wasn't gonna last in there, but I don't know. That's yeah. I couldn't remember the things from her past. They were a little blurry in there as well. Like I said, I switched um from audiobook to physical book to audiobook. So like to physical book. So like some of the sections didn't stick as well as other, and that was one section that I feel like that whole like thing could have been left out a little bit, like or could have been taken out, but I don't know. I don't know. I did like it though. I like this book quite a bit. I thought it was so cute. Yeah, that's what I mean. Zan's past, like just a little bit, because I get that it also tied into the Soul Eater woman, but I don't know. I'm like a little bit of that kind of just went like over my head. Yeah, I thought it was really fun. It was a really fun book. And I felt like it was like, had I not had to put it down, because, you know, life, I feel like I could have read it in like one sitting, especially like the end, like the end, like probably about like to that point. I'm like, I like just could not put it down. But yeah, it showed her connection to the soul eater or sorrow eater, whatever the hell she was. That whole thing was like crazy. That was like a whole plot twist I didn't see coming, was that like that's why they take the kids, is to feed the sorrow eaters or whatever, or the sorrow eater, to feed her, because the parents would become like, and it would keep like a shadow over the town. Same difference. Soul, sorrow, same difference. Same difference. Yeah, the second half, like, just it just flew past for me. And Glurk and Zan, I shipped them. It was so sweet. Like the ending, I am just bawling like a little baby. I also thought it was really cute. There's like one quote towards the end. Oh, my book got wet. How'd my book get wet? Hannah. I blame my cat all the time because she always like knocks things over onto my books. Where there was like a quote at the end. I don't remember where it was. It was like my favorite quote in the whole book. I should have marked it, but we all know I never mark things. Oh, here. She said, Luna said, because Adara, which ended up being her mom's name, I guess, it said, my love isn't divided, it's multiplied. Because she, like her mom was like sad about her going to like see the grandmother, to say goodbye to the grandmother. And that's such a cute quote. So sad. So sad. Anyway. Yeah, just that one town was like taken over by like that I burped. That sorrow eater. And the other towns were just fine. Yeah. About leaving the babies in the woods. Yeah. She like blamed herself, and I'm like, you gave them a good life. They were gonna die there. Like, you didn't know any better. But yeah. I guess you should have been more curious. I get it. But yeah, how Glurk took her to the swamp. I know. I'm like, oh my god, my heart. When in doubt, blame Hannah. It's so accurate though. Hannah, like, she does unspeakable things to my books, I swear. Josh is yelling. He must be gaming. If I lag, that's why. Yeah, exactly. That it showed that love doesn't have to be exclusionary. Yeah. I like how at the end too, Luna is like traveling she's traveling to like the free cities as well. And I think she was doing that to like let these people know that they have another family like over there in the Protectorate or whatever it's called. But so that way they know that there's like another parent, but I don't know. It's so sad. Oh my god, I just choked on that. Ugh. It was cute. I really like this book a lot. It was really cute. It really makes me mad that Hannah peed on it. No, I'm just kidding. There's something spilled on it. I don't know. Maybe I spilled water on it. I want to blame Hannah, but it's probably not even her fault. Damn cats. Yeah, exactly. They didn't force the issue. Yeah, I like that. I liked how it ended, even though it made me cry. It was really good. I really liked, and this is like a stylistic choice, but I really like the chapters that were like reading a story to someone else. Like they were like third third person. Like they were like outside, like breaking that wall of like the storytelling. I like those chapters. I thought that was like, I feel like that's like an acquired taste, but I really liked that. Where it felt like they were like talking to us instead of like us reading the story. I liked those chapters. The only thing that's really third person, yeah, I don't remember if it was third person or what it was called. I don't know. I'm only a creative writing major. I don't know anything. Oh, it's okay. Hi. Bye. Hey, Sarah. You shall be missed. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. So sad. I'm gonna cry now. I'm just kidding. I'm fine. There will be a quiz at the end of the live show on narrative styles. Oh no. I'm doomed. I'm doomed. I'll talk to you later. I'm sure I'll talk to you later. My chair is tilting. The chair is tilting. What else? What else did I want to talk about? I think this is the first book that we've read that doesn't have illustrations. I think. Yeah, I think this is the first book that we read that didn't have illustrations. And I'm kind of upset about it. Right? I think that's what was missing for me. I wanted some illustrations. Just like a little, just like one at the top. That's all I want. Yeah, I think every other book that we read had illustrations. Yeah. It's the only thing I was bummed about. No illustrations. I need some more drawings. Which sucks because the illustrator that did like the cover, whoever did like the cover and then like the little like that, it's beautiful. I want more of that. I want more of that. That makes my suggestion for next time easy. I love illustrations. Right? I mean, it was still amazing. I really loved this book a lot, but could have did for some illustrations. Right, Bane? Hi, handsome. Hey, handsome. Oh, God. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get my blanket. You'll probably walk away by the time I get my blanket down. Come here. Oh, goodness. Oh, God. You're so fat. Say hi. Oh, you put your head down. Oh, and he jumped. Well, you wanted love, and then you don't want love, and then you want love, and then you don't want love. Sorry, make it dizzy. Oh, now he's sitting right there. I'm so annoying. I don't know what he's doing. He's just being bad. Lay down. Oh, now you want over here, don't you? Yeah, I see you looking. Look at this lap. Look at how nice this lap is. It's a luxurious lap. Nope. My lap wasn't good enough. Anyway. Yeah, it's like I liked the chapters headings. It was like a story. Was it? What was the first one? Yeah, in which a story is told, and then it's like in which it all starts in which Luna draws a map, which is a nice play on words. Bane. He's pulling down a bin because he wants inside of said bin. Oh, he gave up. Now he's playing with something. A bottle cap. My life is really exciting. Just watch Bane all day. Yep, there he goes. He's out with his bottle cap. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think it also like creates like a sense of like, I don't know, like a what is the word I'm looking for? I don't even know. Like makes you want to keep reading kind of thing. Like after you read like the heading. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm pretending like I know what I'm saying, but I don't. I know he has a billion toys and he's in here playing with a bottle cap. Like, what the hell, cat? He's ridiculous. Intrigue, yes. Something like that. Something along those lines is what I was trying to say. My pomegranate juice is like down to there already. It's so damn good. Oops. Don't let Bane see my rings there. He'll mess with them. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Trying to think what else. If there's anything else that I wanted to say. I love Glurk. Juicy goodness. It's so good. I love it. It's so good. So good. So good. I love pomegranate juice. Oh yeah, same. I feel like I really like him and his girl. Forgot her name already, but I like their bond and stuff, and I feel like she would have liked him regardless. Like she doesn't care. I don't know. It's a reward or something. Yeah. I don't know. I felt like I also, yeah, she didn't care. And like, I think, I don't know. And I think like the fact that happened to him and then no one could like look at him the right way, like not even his mother, I think it just showed how like unconditionally that, Ithane like loved him because like she didn't care. And like there was that whole scene where he's like, even mother flinches or won't look me in the eyes or whatever. And Ithane, she didn't care. Oh, and that scene with the mad woman with Luna's mom when she like touches his scars and she like apologizes and then she's like, but you have a good life now, right? And I'm like, oh, my heart, it's so cute. So cute. I just, there's like little scenes like that just like tugged on my little heartstrings. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I loved it. Yeah. And I feel like they could have like cured him because she had magic, but I don't think he really cared either. Did I have a favorite scene? Oh, I know. I think one of my favorites, it was a quick little scene. I loved the scene. I thought the scene where Luna turns Glurk into a bunny was really cute. I really liked that scene a lot for some reason. But I think my favorite scene was when Antane goes to visit the mad woman in the tower and the paper birds like attack him. I loved that scene. Like the whole scene, that whole building, like with the sisters, it was very like atmospheric and very much like an atmosphere I enjoyed, even though it was kind of sorrowful and sad and awful. But yeah, I almost lost my ear thing. But yeah, the bunny. Oh my goodness, it was so cute. Did you have a favorite? Was it the bunny? Just because she doesn't know what she's doing because she's so young, and she's like, bunny, you're a bunny. It's just so funny. I don't know why it was so funny to me. Yeah, exactly. I think that was like the first scene where we got to like really see that there was magic other than Zan's. I think that's maybe why I liked it. Well, Zan's and Luna's. I think that's maybe why I liked that scene so much. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I liked that scene too. And she can't like comfort him, and she's talking about how she wishes she could like hug him. That scene was super cute. And then like, oh my goodness, my heart was like so scared when Luna was like coming at him and he was like gonna kill her because he thought she was the witch. I'm like, oh God. So scary. But I loved it. Like anyway. I don't know. I keep getting texts for Bernie. Hi, Hannah. We got another cat sighting. Yeah, I kind of knew that he wouldn't like have I don't know. I just like him as a person. Like I'm like he doesn't have the balls to do that. I'm just like it's not in his personality. But I mean, a father's love for his kid. Who knows? Come here. Come here. Really? You're just gonna make me look like I'm talking to the floor. Okay. Fine. Goodbye. Hi, Vintage Tran. I feel like if Antane would have killed the witch, though, I feel like it would have been like it would have changed him, and I think it would have made more sorrow. Like I don't think it would have been a good thing, but I was really surprised that he even like thought about it. Like I thought maybe he would like reason with her first. He seems better than that, but like I said, like a father's love for his kid, I get it. And like you're taught like your whole life what one thing is and blah blah blah. Exactly, more sorrow. Hello. What do they speak in Ireland? Don't they speak Is it Geldish? in some parts. I don't know. My languages are, I can say hi and bye in a lot of languages, but not, I don't speak is it Geldish? Or am I just making that up? Was that a dream I had? It might be. Who knows anymore? Anyway. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hated that head of the that head guy. That guy, we forgot his name. What was his name? Gearhart, whatever. Gaelic. Did I say that the right time, the first time? Yeah, Gerhardt. Yeah, that guy. I hated him. Oh God, he was a trash person. I mean, I don't like kids either, but he was a real trash person. It's a trash human. I figured not many people speak it, but I know it's a language. I know of its existence. Can I speak? Nope. Can't even speak English. I feel like I've heard of her other book that she wrote, The Witch's Boy, but I don't remember what the cover looks like or anything. I remember hearing about it though. Oh, that's a lie, because I do not remember that cover. Nope. Oh, yes, I do remember that cover. That's a different cover. That's a different person's book with the same exact font. And I just burped. Interesting. It's a completely different book. Why did everyone use the exact same font for their books? Yeah, it was to create fear. Yeah, he knew the whole time that that's like what they were doing was creating like sorrow. It's messed up. He was trash human. Yeah, there was a witch. I was trying to explain this book to my coworker because I told him I have to go home and read a book because I had like half the book left to read. I have to read the book before the live show. And he's like, "What's it about?" And I'm like, it's about a town who sacrifices a kid every year, but to a witch. But the witch is like confused. It's such a funny story. I'm like, the witch keeps wondering why people are leaving kids in the woods. So she takes these kids and she gives them to like a family in the town over. Like the town's over. She's just like wondering why people keep ditching kids in the woods. And I feel like that pitch is just hilarious to think of outside. She's just like, why do you keep leaving kids out here? Oh my God. Yeah, that's a graphic novel that came up was The Witch Boy. And it's but this is by her is The Witch's Boy. The Witch's Boy. And The Witch Boy is a graphic novel. But they have the exact same font almost. It's crazy. It's like the exact same font, and it really bothers me. This is oh shit. It's like The Witch Boy. And then this is The Witch's Boy. Wait, oh, Witch Boy? It's the same exact font. It drives me nuts. Yes? Hi, honey. Hi, baby. Yeah, hi. Hmm? Yeah? Okay. Good talk. Yeah, the same style. Daylight savings time is a bitch. Yeah, it's so, I think it's so, like, if you just like extract just that part of the story, it's just, what are you doing? Hannah's like under, there's a chair right here, another chair, and there's like, it's one of those like wooden chairs with like the rungs underneath, like the two poles like going this way. And she's like just standing like under the chair, but with it like balanced on those two poles. And I don't know what you're doing. You look weird. You look like a bird, like perched. Anyway, I was saying like if you just like extract that whole like the whole just like look at the plot from like an abstract view, it's just ridiculous. This is so funny though. Like that's just so funny. Sounds like a sketch. Like why do they keep leaving freaking kids in the woods? Hello, Alexandra, did I say it right? Yes. Oh yeah, I agree. She tried, she just couldn't. I know. Yeah. I kind of felt the same way about that. Like I really wanted Zan to be able to, I was really hoping Zan would like, I don't know, like suck the magic out of like the sorrow woman and just like be and just live. I was really sad that she didn't make it. Like it really, really bummed me out. But I like a good sad ending, so it was fine. Like a bittersweet ending. But I don't know. Yeah, I like a good training sequence too, I believe. So that was kind of a bummer, but yeah, and like she like immediately got sick like after that because like all her magic was draining into Luna. So like we didn't even get like any. Like Luna just like had to basically just learn on her own. And I'm just like, okay. I'm like, okay. Don't like when stories, especially. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not too picky. I don't really care. Like some people have like really like structured ideas of how magic systems should be, and I really don't care. I do like sometimes, like I like to go in if there's going to be like a speculative. There you go. If there's going to be a speculative element, I like to kind of know that it's going to go that way in some point. Like just a hint of it. But no, even like even like if it's, I'm not going to say that word again. But even if like it's like set in the modern day and then it like goes that way, sometimes I'm a little like, what? But usually I'm all right with it. Doesn't matter. I'm not too pissy about my magic. Some people are, but I don't know. Josh cares about OP is what he calls it. Is it called OP? Is it OP? He uses an abbreviation for it. Like overpowerful. Is that it? I don't know. He doesn't really, I think he calls it OP. He doesn't really care when there's like people who are like so powerful that they can do anything and they're like completely indestructible then. Like he doesn't like when they do that kind of stuff. Like in movies and shows and stuff, he gets kind of pissed off about that a little bit. I don't know. I'm trying to think of an example. That's what that pause was. That was like me trying to think of an example. I don't know. I can't think of one now. I'm like trying to think of what we've watched recently where someone was OP. I hope that's what he calls it, OP. I don't know. Overpowerful. It's going to drive me nuts now. Now I can't think of an example at all. Nope. Maybe like a good example is like Captain Marvel. Maybe is that maybe someone? It's like OP. I don't know. But anyway, Josh doesn't like that. Like he doesn't like when people are overly powerful. I don't really care. Yes. It's like a gaming term. Yeah, but he uses it in everything else too, like in movies and shows and stuff. Yes. Exactly. Like when you get an item in a game and it can do anything. Exactly. Yeah, that kind of shit annoys Josh, but it doesn't really. Why am I putting my book over there? It doesn't. I could care less. I don't really care. I'm not picky. A lot of people get picky about certain things in books, and I'm like, I don't care. Everybody has their things though that annoy them in books, and things that don't annoy them. I'm trying to think of one for me. Now I can't think. My brain is broken. Daylight savings time. You suck. Broke my brain. Yeah, we all have our things. For me, it's girl pettiness. I can't do it anymore. It's really annoying. Like I can't have just petty girl hate for no reason or over a boy. Oh my God, I can't read it anymore. Like not even like I just can't handle it. Internet celebrities. Yes. I was just looking over that way at Tosh Hart's Tolstoy, and I think I'm officially gonna DNF it. Internet, I hate it. I hate it in books. I hate it so much. Oh, and celebrities in general in books aren't like a thing that I really enjoy, but there's a few exceptions to the rule. Like, what's that book? Oh, it's buried. I can't see it. What was that book that came out? Everyone read it, and Evelyn Hugo. Like Evelyn Hugo, The Famous Element. What took me forever to get through that book, but I did like that book. And the same with Red, White, and Royal Blue. That's kind of a celebrity-ish. I don't like, and I was fine with that too. But it has to be like a specific type of like. It can't be like the central focus. And then like, oh, Eliza and Her Monsters. That's like internet famous, kind of. And then Fangirl was kind of just all right for me because of that element. It's just, it has to be a very specific kind of like celebrity that like, it can't be the whole focus of the story. And then if the person is like whining and caring about views and caring about stuff like that, it's just awful. And that's how Tosh Hart's Tolstoy was. I couldn't make it through. I couldn't do it. So bad. How long ago did you start it? That's a very good question. Let me look. Because I didn't take it off my currently reading yet. March of last year was when I last read it. March of last year. So it's almost been a year. March 18th. It's bad. I have a 10% tolerance. Yes. 10%. Hate it when all the famous people in history are all vampires. Famous people in history are all vampires? That's a weird, that is really specific. I'm like, wait, what? That's insane. Like that's how they like became a celebrity, was because they were a vampire. They lived forever. So stupid. Oh my goodness. Yeah, almost 1 year, almost. Oh, the great artists are actually vampires. Oh. Regular humans can make art. No, they can't. They can't do it. I love that one though. It is very specific, but kind of so is mine. Like it's not like it's mostly just internet celebrities are like the worst ones. Celebrities in general, I kind of just I try to just avoid, but sometimes they come up in books like Evelyn Hugo and that. And I'm always willing to give it a shot, but you never know. I also don't I like music in my books and I like politics in my books. But like I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, like if it's like a music celebrity, I'm fine with that. But I don't know. What? Hannah? I also really hate in books when they use a fake swear word instead of just swearing or not using a curse word at all. Like one of my favorite books that's over here. Well, not favorite. I don't know. I haven't read it in a while, but I haven't read the third book in the series. I need to just reread the whole series. But like Black City, that's up there. Black City, and then Phoenix is the sequel. It's like an urban romance dystopian type book. It's got politics. It's got like a Romeo and Juliet aspect, which I do like in my books. And yeah, I really enjoy it. And it's YA, but I really enjoyed both the first books and the first book and the second book. But every time instead of saying fuck, they would say frick, and it was or like it just even if they would have said freak or no, even that would have annoyed me. But frick just really annoyed me and irritated me because like no one talks like that, and I'm just like. It was like I was reading a book written by Elliot from Scrubs, which you think I would like because I love Scrubs, but it was just really irritating. I'm like, "Oh my god, just stop." Like just stop. Just don't say that. Just don't say anything. See? That's a bit like yeah, see that's a weird one. Like but it takes me out of the story because I just feel like no one talks like that. Like even like especially teenagers, like they're not talking like that. It's just weird. Unless it's like a swear word that like they make up for like the story, like a completely made up like word, that's fine. Like a word that doesn't actually exist, that would be fine. But like when it's like you're blatantly trying to swear, but they're not swearing, I just like you could just go around it and just not say anything. Or say damn. Because damn's barely a swear word. Like just something like that. Like I don't know. It just really pisses me off. Yeah. I'm just like, I think it's frick. I'm pretty sure. I think that's what it is. It just really bothered me. I really should reread that series. It was really good. I loved both books. That was my only like gripe about those two books was that like it was weird. It was a very weird series. I do not recommend it for everyone, but I really enjoyed it. I just didn't read the last one. Oh, frack. Oh god, that would be even worse. Frack. Ugh. Ugh. Whoa. Hannah is growling at Bane. What? Why are you growling at him? He's not doing anything. He's just sitting there. Be nice. Be nice to each other. He went to run past and she swatted him on the butt. Usually it's the other way around. It's funny. Oh, on TV. See, that makes sense. But like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't know. But like if you, I don't know. Oh, I don't care. I don't care. Either or is fine with me. I'm like looking at my shelf. I don't know. Either or. I don't care either way. This is the only way that I read books, though. Oh my goodness. I am doing better. I'm on spring break right now, which is nice. Tomorrow will be my first day off, like off from work and from school in like months. And it feels really nice. But like I'm trying to like clean up my TBR, or not my TBR, my currently reading. And I finally picked back up the Dark Tower book 3, but I switched to the audiobook. So I only have like this much left. I only had like this much left. I only have that much left. And then I'm done with this book. Oh my God. I might keep reading the series, but like I'm going to read them in audiobook format. But anyway, that was really random, but I just like thought about it. We're just thinking about like books on my TBR. And I'm just like trying to clear some off. And I'm going to take Tosh Hart's Tolstoy off. I have a graphic novel that I'm reading, but I have that on my phone. So that's like why it like hasn't been finished. And then I have a whole bunch of like short story collections that I think I'm just going to take off and then put them back on if I ever like read them again. And then I have Romeo and Juliet, which I'll probably just take off or just leave there. Who cares? But like it's cleaning up. It's nice. It's cleaning up some of the books that I'm reading. But anyway, yeah. It feels good to read for pleasure, though. I will say that. Because I've been reading some trash. Ugh. I had to read, like, just bad things. I'm in a workshop class now, too. So I have to read, if I don't read, if I'm not reading books for class, I'm reading books or articles or stuff. I'm reading other people's work. And it's just some of it's really rough. Some of it's good. Some of it's really good. But some of it's a little rough. And I feel bad for anyone that has to read my stuff. But reading trash for school. Yeah, I read 2 books. I read 2 books for my nonfiction workshop class, which makes no sense because you have to take a nonfiction literary class first, which is what I took last semester. And then this semester you get the workshop class, which is where you write stuff and you get critiques from your people in your class and all that. And so I don't know why we wasted time reading 2 books in that class, and both of them were terrible. They were just bad. They were 2 of the worst books I think I've read all year. One of them was the worst book I've read all year, and I know it's going to be like my most hated book of the year. I don't think there's going to be anything that's going to top it. But yeah, it was just bad books. But no. I also have a creative writing class as well, though. So like I do writing in that class as well as my nonfiction class. But I wrote like this really cute short story for my creative writing class, and I like shared it with all my friends. And by that, I mean I shared it with like 2 people that I know. I actually lost a friend recently. Not as in he died, but I did have one that died in December, but we know about that. But like, yeah, I also lost a friend recently that just decided to block me because he threw a temper tantrum. That's a whole nother thing. Anyway. Yeah, it's bad trash. Oh my God. The book was terrible. It was so terrible. It was just a terrible book. I hated it. I hated it with a fiery passion. Yeah, I had this person. I went to school with this person, but they got mad at me because they don't watch any. It was all politics. It's politics season, and everyone is a tense little bitch here in the U.S. right now. Um, but it's like I said, he doesn't watch any of the debates, and I watch every single debate. Like with like because I like politics. I hate politics, but I love politics at the same time. But like he doesn't watch any of the debates, and he said something about how he can't wait for Biden to debate with Bernie, and I'm like, he already has. Like on not well, he already has in general, but then he's like, I can't wait for them to debate about health care because Bernie wants universal health care and Biden just wants to extend Obamacare, which isn't really anything. And it's just same old, same old. But anyway, so I said he already has, like he's already debated it. And then I'm trying to be hopeful, but I think the DNC, the Democratic National Committee, are going to pick Biden as their candidate. And then we're going to get 4 more years of Trump because there's no way in hell Biden can beat Trump. It's not going to happen. Like, as hopeful as I want to be, it's not going to happen. And then he just exploded on me. Like this whole thing about how I'm not doing enough politically and blah, blah, blah. And I'm not going outside and going door to door and calling people and blah, 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 blah. And he's not doing any of those things either because he has social anxiety, but which is fine. Who cares? You don't have to do any of those things. And he exploded on me about it. And then I didn't explode right back. I kind of just said, I'm like, I do a lot of things actually. And I watch every single debate, like with a passion. And I'm like, I've donated to Bernie's campaign like 3 or 4, 5 times now. I'm like, and I talk politics with anyone who wants to actually talk politics. I don't push politics on people. But I'm just like, that's like, I don't need to do more. I'm like, I pride myself in being pretty informed politically, but yeah, anyway, so he exploded on me with that. And then I defended myself, and then he exploded on me again and called me. I can send you the screenshot if you want to see. It's beautiful. I was telling Sarah about this. It was just ridiculous. Sarah and I talk politics a lot, but he just exploded on me about and basically just called me a really shitty person and just attacked me as a person then instead of like me politically, and then blocked me immediately after, so I couldn't defend myself. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful moment, and didn't make me feel like trash at all. I was just like, and then after that happened, I had class like when that happened, and then afterwards, I cried like the whole way home, but it wasn't because of like him calling me a shitty person. Like that didn't bother me. It was more that like the person that I want to be alive and to have conversations with isn't here, and I'm stuck with these douchebags. And like I'm just like it's just I would trade so many people that just treat me like shit. I would trade them in a heartbeat to have one more conversation like with my friend that is no longer here. And it's just like that just made me cry because like I'm just like not the words that were said to me. It was more of the fact that the one friend I want here isn't here, and then I got really sad. It's weird. Grief like creeps up like a little bitch out of nowhere. But yeah. So then I was just sad. And then I was crying. And then I came home crying. And Josh was like, why are you crying? And then like I had to explain it. And Josh was like, why do you care what he says? I'm like, that's not why I'm upset. I don't give a damn about him. like what he said to me doesn't bother me. I'm like, it's the fact that like the one person I want here isn't here. And I'm stuck with all these assholes. It was just a really shitty, cowardly bullshit. Yeah. Anyway, there's a great story for you. It's crazy. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, intense and pushy. I think it's ridiculous though. Like, it's just some people are, and I like understand a lot of times why people don't like Bernie supporters, because so many of them are like that, because a lot of Bernie supporters are young, and have that mentality of like just narcissism and like your opinion doesn't matter, mine is right, yours is wrong, what you feel doesn't matter because I'm right. And it's just like, that's not how you get anything done, and that's not how you solve any problems, and that's not how you're going to, you know, reach out to people on opposite sides. And it's just, and like, and I'm a huge Bernie supporter. That's my boy there. You see right there he is actually creeping. But like, I know where Biden supporters are coming from, and I see like why they're supporting him. And it's hard. And I see where people who don't vote are coming from, because America's very like exhausting and very apathetic at times, because you're just exhausted. And nothing ever changes, and it just, but attacking people is not the way to solve anything. It's just stupid. Anyway. Yeah. And I've known him since like elementary school. So like, it's just kind of dickish to just like, that's what it took to just, and then like all the things that he said, I'll have to send you the screenshot because it's just ridiculous. But like all the things he said about like me personally, most of them were lies. Like, he said something about like how he's asked me 1,000,000 times to hang out for pizza. And I'm like, you've never asked me out for pizza. You asked me out once for pizza and never mentioned it again. But anyway, like things like that. And I'm just like, okay. And also I am very busy. I do go to school full time. I do work full time, stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, it's just, and then it's just block before you can even defend yourself. Just super cowardly. But anyway, it was just mean, just petty and mean. Anyway. He had that pent up for quite some time, it seems. But one of the things he said was like, he's done with our toxic relationship. And I'm like, how can you have a toxic relationship with someone you just said we never hang out? How is that toxic? Okay. Super toxic. I'm like, I don't think you know what a toxic relationship is. But I am happy to be done with that toxic relationship. Anyway, I have a Bernie Funko Pop. I should get him so you can see him up close. Oh, he's super cute. Hold on. Hannah is staring at me. Hi. Oh, God. Like an 80-year-old woman getting up. But there. He's even got like a little sticker that says, see if it won't zoom in. I won't get clean enough. But it says Bernie 2016. Because this is from when he ran in 2016. He's even got his finger up. We are sick of the 1% having all the money. He's so cute. Oh my God. That was a really bad Bernie impression. I'm sorry. Put him there. He's so cute. So cute. I love it. Yeah. Josh doesn't vote. And I'm like, I get why he doesn't vote. Him and I don't really talk politics like ever. Because we just don't. But yeah, I don't know. Like some people, there's just such a feeling of apathy in America. And it's just, I get where it's coming from, but yes, you should vote. But there's also like this whole feeling of like, it's rigged against me anyway. So why should I even bother kind of thing? Which I get completely, which is why I vote Bernie. Anyway. Yeah. Isn't he awesome? He's so cute. I think there's a photo of him on my Instagram when I read the Bernie Sanders's book, which is also like right there. And that was, I listened to the audiobook because half of it's narrated by Mark Ruffalo and the other half is narrated by Bernie Sanders. It was really good. It was a really, really, really good book for like, if you're someone who thinks that politics are corrupt and you just need some validation, that book is like some great validation. It also like solidified like who Bernie is to me. And I'm just like, oh my God, so good. Yes. Well, Mark Ruffalo is like a huge fan of Bernie Sanders. He loves Bernie Sanders. So yeah. So it's natural that he narrates the book. But yeah, it's such a good, he's such a soothing voice. Very, very good. Highly recommend. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's why like so many people don't vote is because they just feel it's rigged anyway. So why vote? Which I get it so much. It's like, so, especially with like all the big interests and the money that is involved in politics so much in America. It's just, I get it. That's why Josh doesn't vote. Like he just has such a feeling of apathy about it. And it's just, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I've voted in every single election, local elections, big elections. Ever since I could vote, I'm like, yes, I cannot wait. But I think it's also like the fact that I'm a woman and like we were literally the last people able to vote in America. So like I'm like not gonna let them take that away from me kind of thing. So like I don't know. It just feels and it feels good voting. I don't know. It feels like you're doing a duty. I'm so mature, but I don't know. Especially in the small elections, like I feel like so many people, like the person that yelled at me, like I feel like he doesn't even vote in the little elections. I don't know if he does, but like I always vote in even those little elections because they're very important. They're more important than the presidential one because these are the people who actually work like with you, like in your towns, in your states, are your representatives. And I don't know. It's a stupid damn thing. I don't know. Voting is important. Anyway, sorry, went on a voting tangent there. Why are you hovering? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, baby. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sarah has told me a little bit about like the voting. Like you guys vote for parties instead of like candidates. We go on so many tangents. Anyway, Hannah has situated. Hi, Sarah. I was just talking about you. Look, she heard herself. She heard her voice. I mean, she heard me say her name. I know what I'm trying to say. Shut up. Daylight savings time. So I'm going to blame every stupid thing I say from now on. Oh, it's all right. Now we're talking politics. We went off tangent. Representative. Yeah, you've missed all the, like the spoilers then. We both like really liked it. I thought it was great. It was fun read. Fun read. Are you comfy? Hmm? There you are. Lap cat. Lap cat. Lap cat. She looks so angry. Why do you look so mangy and angry? Ooh, sorry. She's bouncing. Sarah says hi. She's like, I don't care. Look at her. She's like, whoever. Just get the treats. Where are the treats at? She's like, I'm only sitting here because I know you have the treats somewhere. She's purring. She has huge whiskers. Josh has pointed that out before. Like, he's like, sure, whiskers are nuts. I'm like, I don't think they're that crazy, but a lot of times, she like a lot of times like you get so used to like seeing cats' faces. Get so used to like seeing your own cat's face that like the whiskers like disappear when you look at your cat. I don't know if anyone else does that or if that's just me, but like it's like I don't really like look at like the whiskers sometimes, and then like I look at the whiskers, I'm like, they're crazy. Oh. Oh, she's starting to be aware of her magic. I think I know where you're at. Hannah sheds. It just like starts getting warm, and now Hannah's starting to shed. Look at your little bony back. What's this? Got like a hump. Why are you hunched like that? It's weird. Relax, bro. You can just see like the hair just flying off of her. You need brushed. You're an allergen nightmare. You don't care. She doesn't care. She's getting situated. Oh, I loved like when she would like black out. Like she didn't know where she was. Like those scenes. Yeah. It's fun stuff. Oh, Zan. Yeah. The Good Witch. I was telling Shannon I had to like explain the premise of the book to my coworker, and I'm like there's like this town that sacrifices a baby, and then this witch keeps wondering why people keep leaving babies in the woods. And I just like really love like that dumbed down pitch of this book because it's really funny. Oh my goodness. Zan is amazing. I love Zan. And Glurk. And Frarian. It's just such a cute premise. Right? Like it's just such a like it just dumbed down. So I was telling Shannon, like dumbed down is just really funny like that. Frarian? I think it's Frarian. Farian. It's Farian, I believe. Only because I was listening to the audiobook. Yeah, they're such a cute, like, found family. I really like found family tropes, I guess, a little bit. Maybe not really, but I don't know. I like a band of weirdos together. That's a good thing in books. Band of weirdos together. Sam doesn't know why they are sacrificing babies. Yes, exactly. Found family, band of misfits, weirdos. Yes. Yes. All that. That's what I love. Yes. Right, Hannah? Right. You can't see her, but she's snuggled. Sarah, yeah, the audiobook's on YouTube. Although now I just spoiled it so now they're going to take it off, but it's on YouTube. That's how I listened to my freaking hair. Hannah's hair is getting all up in my nose. But I listened to half of it, and then I read half of it, and then I listened to some of it. I read half of it. Who knows what I did, but it's an audiobook. I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore. What are words? But there's an audiobook on YouTube if you are interested. There's Hannah, your hair is everywhere. Just because it was 70 degrees today does not mean it's time to shed. It's going to be like 20 tomorrow. Not really, but still. It's going to go like right back down. I'm out of my palm juice. It's all gone. I'm stuck with just water. But I got a cat on my lap. 17? What is that? And I don't know. Why is the US so fucking stubborn? Fahrenheit. I don't even know how to spell Fahrenheit. Such a weird word. Oh, 62. 63. That's nice. It's close to 62.6. So yeah, pretty dang close to 65. My goodness. Oh. Yeah, it was 70. What is that in Celsius? 75 today, I think it reached. Something like that. Pretty dang close to that. Which is 23.8, so 24 degrees Celsius for you. It was freaking hot today. Or not hot, but nice. I went out for a walk like this in a t-shirt. It was amazing. Could have probably went in shorts. Yeah, like summer, right? Climate change is weird. Anyway. Oh, Luna. Yeah, at first, when Luna's a kid. See, that's why we don't have kids. I get like that in books too, like with certain like kids narrators and stuff. I'm like, oh my God, I hate kids. And then they grow on you. Xana is perfect. Yeah, it was so nice. Snowed yesterday. Yeah, we're supposed to get rain tomorrow. And it's supposed to, I think the temperature is supposed to, no, it's supposed to be 63 tomorrow, which is what? It's about what? 17 degrees Celsius tomorrow. It's supposed to be nice all week, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Of course, my day off. Why wouldn't it rain? Why wouldn't it rain? It's like it knows. Yeah, we have 60% chance of rain here tomorrow. Luna, behave. So accurate. So accurate. This is known. Yes. I know it now. Never forget. I'll probably forget right after this video. Oh my goodness. Sarah, we were talking about I really liked Luna's mom and how she's like in the rafters when they like came to take her. We're talking about like how this book has a lot of like strong females in it. Like there's like a ton of strong females. Like how her mom like is like feral and like in the rafters, like when they come to take the baby. I'm like, that would be me. Like if they tried to take Hannah, oh, all hell would have broke loose. Right, Hannah? Right. She's like asleep. Like, could you imagine if they came for Olivia? Oh my goodness. Oh, she's up. Sorry. I pet too much. Like if they came for Olivia, oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, I said there's some badass, though there's a lot of badass females, both good and bad in this book. Ugh. But they're all like, there's like some crazy females. Oh, the male elders. Yeah, we were talking about them, especially the main one. He's a dick. Hate the main guy. Can't imagine someone trying to take Hannah. Oh my god. All hell would break loose if someone tried to take Hannah. Seriously. Dude. I might go to jail for it. Would I kill for Hannah? Probably. Would I kill for you? Probably. Probably. I think if someone tried to take Bane, I would probably go pretty damn primal, but I don't think it would be the equivalent of Hannah because I've had Hannah forever. And Hannah and I have a different bond than Bane. I would definitely be sad and heartbroken and like a mess, but like someone tries to take Hannah, ho 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 ho, I'll break someone's neck. Like, oh my goodness. I'm sorry, it's contagious. I'm sorry. Ooh, yawning. Oh, I don't want to spoil things because I don't know where you're at book wise, but her mom, yeah, her mom is that. When did you get the scene with Anton and the Mad Woman? I don't want to spoil anything because I don't know how far along that is. That was my favorite scene. We were talking about our favorite scenes in the book, and that was my favorite. I love that scene. So good. Antane, yeah, Antane. Yeah, like that whole scene with him and her. That was like, I love that scene. I don't know if it's like the bond they have with each other. Maybe that's like what, I don't know. Yeah, the attack. Oh, I love that scene. It's such a good scene. So good. I love it. I love it. Well, right now, like in school, we're like talking about energy. Like in my creative writing class, we're talking a lot about energy, and like that scene, I feel like had like so much energy, and I couldn't now like as it's like a good and a bad thing that I'm like taking creative writing like classes and stuff because like I'm learning things, but also now when I read, I notice too much, and like I can't look away now, and like I'll read a scene and then like books now, and I'm like, oh, that was a good leap. Oh, that was a good use of energy there. Oh, that was good imagery, and now it's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying, like because I didn't notice that stuff before, but now it's like, but it's also good because then I can use that in my own writing. But that whole scene had so much like energy and like intensity, and it was just like, woof. It's a good scene. Anyway, when origami goes awry, yes. Yes, very much. Yeah, it's like, and it's not like I'm like can't still be like transported into the world, but I do notice a lot of things now, which also makes me appreciate writing more. Not that I didn't before, but like it also like I have moments where I'm like, I see what you did there, kind of thing. Like, and I don't know. I see the wizard. Yes. Yes. It's very much that. Yes. That's a good analogy. Very much. Yes. Oh my goodness. I don't know how far you got with his storyline yet, though. I love Antane. And I love where his story goes. But he's like the only good character in like that town, like the only good person. I feel like. Now there's scars to prove it. Yeah. Yeah. That was like, oh, I love Antane. I like him. I like him a lot. Ah, where he wants to confront the witch. So he's already married and has a baby. Or has a baby on the way. Yes. So he already is married. We were talking about his relationship with, I already forgot her name. I forgot her name like 3 times. Elaine? Elaine? Was that it? Keep forgetting her name. Yeah. But we were talking about how like his scars are like a good thing, and that we were talking about how Elaine, whatever her stupid name, the girl he's married to. I think it's Elaine. I heard it in the audiobook and I completely forgot. If I see it, then I'll know. But like I think it's Athane. Such a stupid name. Now that I can't say it. Athane. Yeah, it's Athane. Athene. It's Athene. There it is. Athene. Hi, England. You are a representative for your entire country. Oh my goodness. What was I saying? Oh, we were talking about how I can't talk now. I forgot my word. Forgot my words. We're talking about how even his mother like shies away from his scars now, and how it shows how like how unconditional Elaine or Athane or whatever the hell her name is, Athene, like how unconditional her love is for him, because she looks him like square in the eye and doesn't care about the scars, and it's so cute. Yes, it is. It is about a book. It's about this book, but we chat everything else too. But it might get a little boring. This is the book. Yeah, about how she like unconditionally loves Athane, because how she unconditionally loves. I give up talking. What am I trying to say? How she unconditionally loves Antane because of his scars, because she doesn't look at his scars. I know what I'm trying to say. I give up. Words are hard. Hannah, words are hard. I give up. Thank God. Thank God someone does, because I can't say anything. I can't speak. Hannah. I can't speak, Hannah. Words are hard. They're so hard, Hannah. That's what she said. Oh. Sorry. Distracted. Hannah is just one big distraction. I get nothing done. Oh, yeah, he's the bog monster, basically. I think he's been around forever, I guess. Glurk. I love Glurk. And then you have Farion, the dragon. So cute. So cute. Yeah, he's like a bog monster or something. We were talking about how like this book is very different than what we thought it was going to be, but still loved it. I've never heard of a child called It. Like a giant newt. That's kind of what I saw too. I kind of saw in my head it was kind of like a Jabba, like a hut, like a hut. Someone in the Hut family. That's what I saw. I saw like a Jabba, but with more legs. Jabba only has these guys, but like I pictured more legs. Oh God. No, thank you. I have like such a hard time reading nonfiction stories. I'm like so burnt out on them. But like sometimes like there's certain things I can't like read. I can read, but I don't want to read. Like, and that's like one of them, like abuse. Oof, I just can't handle it. At least not at this point in my life. Saw more of a dragon. Huh. I think it's interesting because like I think that he's very like he's kind of vaguely described, yeah. And I think like you can kind of like I don't know, you can kind of like create your own image of him. I know he has more than like 2 arms because at one point he's like talking about multiple arms. I see a giant slug. That's all I see with arms that can like pop out because he's a bog monster. So like I feel like he can like change form. This is where illustrations would have came in handy. Oh. Brothers Grimm. No. I could see where somebody would call it that. Kind of get that. I think it's very much like its own entity though. Like on the back, like some people as exciting and layered as classics like Peter Pan and the Wizard of Oz. And I don't think this is like either one of those books at all. I think it's very much like its own entity. A very good entity, but I don't think it's like those two. I think it is layered. That's definitely like true. Definitely got layered. Oh, you're fine. You're not crashing. It's fine. See ya. Yeah. He's remember his yeah, I know he has more than 2 arms. I know that much. And that he comes out of the bog, yeah. Not much more than that, no. Illustrations would have been very nice. I don't want to use my imagination, Shannon. What is imagination? I need all the work done for me. Just kidding. Oh my goodness. I know. I don't want to spoil anything. Hannah's getting annoyed with me because I'm like hitting the counter here. Oh, I'm so sorry. And my meanie poo poo head. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now I gave you too much love. I'm so sorry. Okay. Sorry. Oh, let's hold that back up. I've never read like the Brothers Grimm like I've read like some of the stories just separate by themselves. I have like a whole I think a whole book in that Barnes and Noble Classics thing. I think I have a whole book of like Brothers Grimm. Maybe. Now I need to find it. Oh, oh God, I'm old. Oh. 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 It's huge. It's chunky. It's like thick. That girl thick. What? Oh, someone else has been reading this. There's a tab in here. I got it used, so. This has illustrations. This has illustrations. That's what I want. Illustrations, guys. This is like all of them in here. It's a lot of it. This is a lot of stories. Oh boy. This would take forever to read. That's why that person stopped right there. They gave up. Oh my God. How many stories are in here? Is it all of them or is it just like a collection? Oh my God. I know they're like really dark, and that's what I like. I like when they're dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 38. Okay, there's too many to count. I give up. A lot. There's a lot of stories in there. My nose itches from Hannah's hair. I'm allergic to Hannah. Gotta get rid of her. I'm just kidding. Her hair gets in my nose. It's the coronavirus. It's got me. It's got me. I'm just kidding. I need to stop joking about it. Oh my goodness. Anyway, sorry. Got distracted. It's great content, me counting how many stories are in this book. Yeah, I've read like some of like the original ones. I haven't read all of them though. I just realized there's a turkey on the front cover. There's a turkey. Oh, my favorite. This is now my favorite cover. This is my favorite cover of all time. This is a turkey. It's so cute. I love him. He's so cute. Okay, sorry. Sorry. There's something wrong with me. I'm like really bad with like reading stories, like short story collections. I just can't. Like when we were talking about like how I'm trying to clear off my currently reading shelf, like 3 of those are like short story collections, I swear. At least 2 of them. 2 or 3. One is like Margaret Atwood short stories. I read like the first story and I really enjoyed it, but I suck at finishing short story collections. And then the other one's like the letter Q, which is like queer letters to like queer authors write letters to like their younger selves. And it was good. I got like a quarter of the way in or something like that, or a fraction of the way in. And I never finished it because I suck at finishing short story collections. I just can't do it. I put them down and then I forget about it. Because like I finish a story and then I'm done. It just sucks. If you a book that you would really like, Sarah, speaking of crooked fairy tales, and I know you like fairy tales. This is why I'm recommending this book. I gotta find it. Oh my God, I should have got it when I was up. I gotta find it. Assess the situation. Find it first. Down here somewhere. Oh God. Oh. It's a good thing I know my bookshelves by color. I know. I need to know about the turkey. It looks like the turkey's being like sicked on these people. Like it looks like the turkey is like this witch's minions. Oh, I'm just like here for it. Anyway. Can't talk reading. Yeah. I don't know why. It's like, yeah, it always feels like one a day would be a good pace, but yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know. I just can't. I can't do it. But I did do it with this, so maybe I could handle Grimm's Fairy Tales. But this, I don't know if you've read this yet, Sarah, but you should. It's by Michael Cunningham, which I've heard his books are great. I haven't. This is the only one of his I've read, which is crazy because he writes like thrillers and stuff. But this is like fairy tales twisted and crooked and fucked up and messed up and just great. This was everything. And the illustrations alone are some of the like most beautiful like illustrations I've ever seen. Like I'm obsessed with them. Like if I was into tattoos, I would want some of these like on my body. Like they're that beautiful. Just like oh, I don't want to spoil anymore, but they're just it's so good. So good. I highly recommend, and it's really short. Highly recommend. If you can get it from the library or wherever, highly recommend. It's so good. So good. I loved it. Have I mentioned that I love this book? I need to reread it because it's really good. See, Shannon should read it because it's pretty and it's got really pretty art in it, and Shannon likes art. And Sarah should read it because it's crooked fairy tales, and she likes fairy tales. See, a book for everyone. What does it look naked? I don't know. I haven't seen it naked. I rented it from the library. That's how I found it. Nope. It looks stupid naked. It just looks like a book. It just looks like a black book naked. It's not that pretty. But it's such a pretty book. Oh, I just really liked it. Really good. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. I think whatever year I read that, it was one of my favorite books of the year. I think. Anyway, sorry. I get distracted. I love recommending books. Anyway, I rented it from the library and then I found it used in like perfect in this condition, like perfect, because I wasn't going to buy it because this book is $23. $23. $23. So for this, that's it. And it's like there's like 10 stories in here maybe. I'm like, no. I'm like, I can't justify that. I mean, it might be cheaper on Amazon now, but I'm like, I can't justify that. So like, I'm just like, no. So I rented it from the library and I loved it. And then I found it used in like brand new condition. Like it's like it was never read, like at all. It's like doesn't even look like it was touched. And I'm just like, it was a win. I was so excited when I found it. It's like the best moment. It's like I paid like $1 for it. And I'm like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Anyway, sorry. Like real spells? Or like a fake book of spells? That's what I want to know. Like a fake book of spells or like a real book? I got some real books of spells. I gotta find them. No, I'm not getting up again. I do have books though. I have books. For my dive into Wiccanism. That week I was Wiccan, but I'm such an atheist that it's just Oh, what did I do? I made like a box. Oh, okay. I made a box pop up on the screen. Like a fictional book. Yeah, I was so happy to find that. It's like perfect condition. It cost me like $1 and it was $23 new. Ugh. Oh, an antique book. Oh. I was going to say, I have like a couple of like Silver Ravenwolf's books over there. Like How to Ride a Broomstick is signed. I have it signed, I believe. Or I think I do. I can't see it from here. I thought I had it. Where did I put it? Am I high? But I have like one of her books of like love spells or something. But they're all like new age witchcraft books, but not like old looking. Yeah. That would be really cool to find. Yeah. Like an old one. Yeah. If you find it, we will forever be jealous, but in a good way, because we want you to be happy and have that book. Yeah, I got to meet her. I met Silver Ravenwolf. I went to one of her seances too when I was younger, but and then I became an atheist. And I'm like, this is all a bunch of crap. But I thought the same thing about, like, to be fair, like, so is Christianity. So like Wiccanism is actually at least Wiccanism is very empowering for, especially for females. Like, you know, like, I don't know. I can see why people are Wiccan, and I respect Wiccanism and witchcraft. I respect it a hell of a lot more than I respect Christianity. A hell of a lot more. Because, hey, it's a lot less harmful to everyone. That's why I still have the books. I think more than anything, like, Wiccanism is like a practice that is very empowering, and relaxing. Like, I don't know, like calling the corners and that, like, is just like, people think it's like this big dramatic thing. And I think it's very, like, I don't know. I think it's really relaxing religion because a lot of it, like a lot of the spells and stuff are like you sitting in front of a candle. And like, that's just meditation right there. Like, so much of it is just playing with herbs, being outside, relaxing. People think it's like sacrificing things, and it's not. 95% of it is just sitting on the ground, cross-legged, praying to people. Yes, intent. See? And I feel like it's like, so, I don't know. Probably like, it probably lowers your stress levels like so much being Wiccan. Anyway. But again, like the deep down version of me, like I would love to have like a tarot set. I used to have one growing up, but now I don't have one. And it's like, I don't know. I'd love to have a tarot set and like just play with it. But like, I'm also the type of person that I'm like, this is just a bunch of shit. I'm a very skeptical person. I always have been. I'm definitely an atheist to my core. Definitely an atheist. But anyway. Yeah, exactly. People who say it's like sacrificing and blah, 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 worshiping the devil, all that stuff, they've done no research at all. I think, like, growing up, like, my bout with like Wiccanism was like Wiccan, being witchcraft, whatever. I think like as a teenager, it's very like, if I had a kid and my kid wanted to be Wiccan at a teenage level, like when they turn like a teenager or even younger, they wanted to be Wiccan, I'd be like all for it because it's super empowering. It's not harmful at all. Like, people act it like it's the most harmful thing. And it's like, no. Like, I would be all for it and be like, here, you have the books. Have fun. Play with some dirt. Here's some herbs. Here's some sage. Have fun. But anyway, yeah. I was raised Catholic, but I'm a scientist. My theory of the world is incredibly scientific. Yeah. Well, that I also, yeah, I'm like that too. Like, I like learning about other people's religions. I'm atheist personally, but I think it's interesting to learn what other people believe and how they believe it. I don't have any qualms with anyone believing with what they believe in. I'm not one of those atheists that is going to bash it down your throat, but I'm not agnostic either. Like, I definitely don't believe in anything. I'm not one of those people who are like, maybe there's some, maybe there's not. Nah. I just don't. There's nothing in my mind. There's nothing. But I respect other people's religions. Like I've gone to church with Josh. Like his family goes to like Christmas Eve, sometimes church services and stuff, and I'll go with that. I'll do that. I'll pray like at dinner with his family. I have no problems doing any of that. I don't care. But I don't know. I feel like if the world was more like that, it would be a better place. Like more people just don't care. Like who cares? You do what you want to do. I don't care. I'll duck my head down at dinner and who cares? Like you do you. I'll just sit here. I don't care as long as I'm being fed, we're good. Yeah, I want to get a tarot set, but I just and then I look and I'm like I don't know what to get, and then I'm like I don't want to get just a cheap piece of crap off Amazon, but I also don't want to put money into it. I should go on Etsy. I'm sure they have beautiful like sets that people have made on like Etsy. I would love to see like what people create. Anyway, sorry. I got ranted. Get distracted. Exactly. It's greater to have to have a greater understanding of belief systems, yes. Yes. Play with dirt. Yeah. Play with dirt. No, I think like a good example of that is like when I went to Turkey, like I didn't know anything about like Islam, like the religion of Islam. I didn't know anything about it. Nothing. Not really. Let's be real. I didn't really know much of anything. But I've like I'm like I've never been the type of person that like I hate Muslims, blah blah blah. I've never been that type of person. I don't care. I've always been like, you worship whatever you want to believe in. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. But I didn't know anything about the religion itself. So like when I went to Turkey, that was like one of like the greatest parts of Turkey, like going to Turkey. And like I highly recommend people go to Turkey for like that reason, because you learn a lot. And you learn that basically the study, like the religion of Islam is just like, it's like just like Christianity. It's really not that much different, like religious wise. There's still a God. There's still like the Virgin Mary. They just have different names. And like, and I feel like, if anything, I feel like Islam, at least what I learned, is like the whole Muslim culture is a lot more free than Christianity and Catholicism, whatever that word, Catholicism. There we go. But like, I think like people think it's like a really restrictive religion, and like that they're, like they see like a woman in a hijab and they're like, oh my God, it's like a stupid restrictive religion, and they don't let their women show themselves and blah blah blah. And it's really like super chill, actually. Like they don't care if you eat, like, because like eating pork is like one of the things, and they don't care if you drink, even though like in this religion it's like you're not supposed to drink. Like some Muslims drink, some Muslims don't. Some Muslims eat pork, some Muslims don't. Some Muslims will wear their hijab, some Muslim women won't. Like it's like it's so much more loose than people think, and people act like it's like the most ridiculous. Whatever. Yes, exactly. Believe in religious freedom, but I criticize religious organizations and hierarchies. Yes. Yes. I think religion's fine as long as you don't put too much into it. Like it really annoys me when people are like, God has a plan, and then they don't do anything with their life, and I'm like, I hate you. Like, even if there is a God, like, just like, could you give him a break? Like, and do something for yourself? Oh my God. Have you? You've gotten decks off Amazon? Like every time I try to like search, I can't find anything that I like. Maybe I'm just picky and I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know. Yes, exactly. Jesus, heavily. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. There's so many like discrepancies and I don't know. I don't know. I think that's another reason why I'm not religious is because like I'm an anarchist at heart. So like I'm not going to have someone else tell me what I can and cannot do. It's not going to happen. But if I was religious, I would be Muslim probably way before I would be like Catholic. Like, oh my God. Easily. Easily. They're just so much more caring. They're just nicer people. Yes, exactly. And people just expect. And I also think it's like I'm also the type of person that I personally wouldn't pray all the time. I get being grateful for your food and stuff like the meals and being grateful for them. I think gratitude in general is something that should be practiced in general. But I feel like if I was God, if there was a God and I was him, I feel like it would be really, really annoying to be like every single time. He's got to fucking hate mealtime. He's got to just be annoyed. He's like, oh shit, is it dinner time? Oh God, here they come. And then all these prayers just come flooded in. Man cannot enjoy a meal in peace. uh, anyway, I don't know. Yeah, people quote Bible verses all the time. I'm like, yeah, that means something to you, but what are you saying? Exactly. I think people like manipulate Bible verses too, like to their will. And I'm just like, it's just so annoying. And it's like, I don't know. I use books to structure my life too, but it's mostly just fictional. Like I learn things from different characters and being in different people's shoes, and I feel like I get way more out of it than I would the Bible. Yes, exactly. Don't extract this and apply it to politics or assumption. Yes, 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 exactly. And I feel like people that like pray aren't like not everyone that prays. That's not what I want to say. That's not the distinction I was going to make. Like for example, like Josh's mom is like when we went on vacation and all that, like we pray at every meal and we're grateful for every meal and all that, which is fine. But like then she'll complain like the whole day about stuff. And I'm like, this just it's contradictory. And then I'm just like, I don't know. That just annoys me. I don't know. There's like no real gratitude in life. You know what I mean? Like it's just like it just becomes like a routine then. And then what is it even? You know what I mean? Like it's just a routine then. Is it really, are you really praying or is it just part of your daily routine kind of thing? I don't know. Are you really grateful or is it just you just doing a routine? I don't know. I don't know. Religion's weird. Religion is weird. Yeah. Just by rote. Yeah. It's just weird. I think religion is fascinating, but also, oh my God, the moon is beautiful. Sorry. I'm like, I'm like ADD, like that moon. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's really interesting to learn what people do and their habits and stuff. But I think when it constricts you in life, or like Sarah was saying, you use passages and stuff to manipulate to certain things like politics, then it just gets annoying. Everyone's talking about the moon. Are they really? It's a full moon tonight. It is. It is huge. Oh, you like that side of my face? It's behind the clouds right now here, but like the light, like emanating from the clouds, is very like atmospheric and pretty. It's really pretty. I likes it. Well, I hope you see it soon. I see just mostly the light from the moon because like it keeps like going behind clouds. It's really cloudy all of a sudden because probably because of the rain coming tomorrow, but it's really pretty anyway. Oh, it's Friday the 13th this week. Ooh. I love Friday the 13th. I used to celebrate it like when I was younger. It was like a holiday for me. I got an email from Penguin Random House. Get ready to start counting sheep. What? What is that? Show images. Read to sleep. I don't want to read to sleep. Who does that? What the hell? No. I read before bed, but I don't read it to go to sleep. I just read because I want to read. I get pissed off at myself when I fall asleep. Anyway, sorry. Sorry. God damn it. ADD. I keep burping. It's really attractive. St. Patrick's is next week too. I don't ever celebrate that, so like I never know. March is full on. Oh, I can't wait for spring. Although I'm gonna need more allergy medicine because oh my god, this like it's gonna be bad this year. Exactly. I often fall asleep, but it isn't intentional. Exactly. I get all pissed off at myself when I fall asleep while I'm reading. Especially now because I only get like small little increments. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. I read Anna Karenina to fall asleep. Yeah, that'll fucking do it. That book. Jesus. That book is not a hard read. It's very much like Pride and Prejudice, I feel like, because we read Pride and Prejudice, Shannon and I. And I think it's very much like that book. Like, it's not hard to read. It's just really boring. And, like, you don't care, like, about what's going on. Like, like, it's just not good. Next Thursday already? Jesus. Time to pick the next book. Oh, yeah, we should pick the next book. Yes, we should probably do that. Pride and Prejudice was a trial in tribulation. I don't know what that means, but that it was. But it wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't bad. It was easy to read, and I'm glad that I read it. Like, that, like, I'm really glad that I read it because same with Anna Karenina. I did not like Anna Karenina. I don't want to say I hated it because hate is a strong word. I can see the appeal, but I don't like it. But yeah, Pride and Prejudice was I don't get it. It's just boring. And people say that like it's kind of funny at times too, and I'm like, I don't see it. It's just boring. Just so much of people talking about other people. Exactly. Yes. Darcy is so boring. The whole book is so boring. If you want a good Pride and Prejudice retelling, just watch Bridget Jones's Diaries. There you go, done. And even that's not very good. Even that's kind of boring. Yeah, it's like both of them are one of those books that like just they're both books I'm glad I read, but I will never read again. Ever. And unfortunately, now I don't know if I ever want to read the rest of Jane Austen's works. I'm going to. I will do it someday, but it's going to be hard. I have Anna Karenina, but it's Android Karenina, and I kind of want to read it. But I have Pride and Prejudice and Zombies as well, and Sense and Sensibility and Sea Monsters, and some other book. Dawn of the Dreadfuls, which is no, that's a different book. Is that a part of that series? There's like a whole bunch of books that are like that whole series. They made like a whole bunch of series. But yeah, I kind of want to read that, but I also like don't because I just don't want to go back into that world, even if it is androids. Oh, sorry. I highly recommend the audiobook of Anna Karenina, wherever you can find it. I listened to the one with Maggie Gyllenhaal, and it's the only reason I survived it. I read it partly physically. I got halfway through, and then I'm like, I can't do this anymore. It's so boring. And then I switched to audiobook, and I read it like while hiking in like Montenegro. Like there's like this big fortress at the top of the hill, and like I remember specifically listening to it while hiking all the way up to the top and all the way back down. And it was just a hefty audiobook. But I highly recommend for those tougher reads like that, audiobooks, man. Thick classics, they save lives. But I do not blame you for waiting a while to finish another like thick book. I don't blame you at all, especially if it's going to be Anna Karenina. Although I am excited for you to get to the end because I haven't had anyone to talk to about that damn book and the ending in so long. Never. I've never had anyone to talk to about the ending. So when you do finish it, either one of you or both, you let me know because it was rough. Just really want to talk about the ending, and I can't because it's a spoiler, and I hate it. Yeah, it's a book. Yeah, The Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. It's a book. I didn't see the movie. I highly recommend the audiobook. Yes, highly, especially if you have Audible, because the Audible one. I think the Audible one is the one with Maggie Gyllenhaal. I think she narrates it, and she has a good voice for it. I think I liked her voice. If you can find a good narrator, I highly recommend it. I'm like rubbing my knee. I'm not like caressing myself. I'm just rubbing my knee. It keeps popping. We'll let everyone know when I'm done with that beast. Seriously, shout it from the rooftops. It deserves to be said. It's a hefty one. Oh, I haven't read Starless Sea yet. It's on like my radar, not on my physical TBR yet. I'll wait until it comes to Book Outlet or something, somewhere cheap like that. Because like the wait list at like libraries is stupid. I don't know. I loved her other book. What was it? Night Circus. But it was very much a slow burn book, and I don't know if Starless Sea is like that. But I don't know. That's like, it was one of those books that I could see why people would not like it, especially people that read a lot of YA, because it was such a slow burn. It was a very slow book, but not slow to the point that it was boring, just slow, but in a good way. I don't know. I liked it a lot. I think I gave it 4 stars. I don't think I gave it 5 stars. But I did enjoy it. I like the atmosphere. I really enjoyed the atmosphere. Anyway, sorry. Poison you both with my negativity. Someday I'll read it, and then you can poison me with your negativity. Oh yeah, the wait list for it is just insane. So I'm just gonna wait until it gets on like Book Outlet or something, and I get a coupon or somewhere cheap, and then eventually I'll read it. Who knows? I got plenty of other books to read in the meantime. Yeah, see, I really like the Night Circus as well. But like I said, I think it's very much a slow burn. And I feel like a lot of people went into it expecting like something like fast paced and crazy, but I don't know. It's a very slow book, but in a good way, which is something that is not said very often. Yeah, like it's a lot of, well, and like for me, I buy a lot of books. I'm a hoarder, but like I they're just so damn expensive that I just wait until I find it. Like Ollie's here, like has books for super cheap, and that's why I am a hoarder. And then like Book Outlet, like they fuel me. And like my thrift stores like around here always have like good book deals and stuff. So like it's not worth like dropping money on a book that I'm not sure about. Like authors that I know I'm going to read, I will like pre-order their stuff. Even if I know I'm not going to read it yet, I'll pre-order it because I know it helps them out and I have the money anyway, so then I'll drop it. That made me sound like I'm like really pretentious. I have the money anyway. But, you know. But like for example, I still haven't read, you can't see it there, it's hidden, but I still haven't read the last book in the Scythe series. I still haven't read the last book in the Renegade series. And I pre-ordered both of them. Like there's Infinity Sun by Adam Severa I pre-ordered. Haven't read that. I pre-ordered Becky Albertalli and Aisha Saeed's new book. Haven't read that. I pre-order a lot of books that I know that I'm going to like, but I don't read them right away. I'm so bad. But my problem is I can't read the last book in like a series like that until I'm like, I know I'm going to have time for it, because I know that that's all I'm going to want to do. And if I have school and stuff, I'm going to get pissed off that I have to leave the world. So like I have to wait. And that's what I've been doing with like the Renegade series, because it's the last book in a series and I don't want it to end. And I'm like, and like when it does end, I want to be 100% present. But anyway, sorry, I went on my own little rant there. Yeah, seriously, question the taste of others. I agree. Hype train is so, yes, definitely some disappointments there. Yeah, exactly. I'll read some hype stuff. Like I said, like those two are a prime example of like super hyped like series. But I'm like, I love both those authors. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm just like zoning out. But yeah, I jump all over the place reading wise too. I like jumping. My favorite is jumping age ranges. I think not enough people like I like to jump genres too, but like not a lot of people jump age ranges. And I think that's like I think you're missing out, peoples. Like both I think all of us do that. Like we jump age ranges. Like we read middle grade, like right here. Like we read middle grade. We'll read kids books. Like read adult books, read YA. I don't think enough people do it, and I think it's very underrated. Cause like this was great, and like some people just won't pick it up just because it's a kid's book or a younger person's book. And I think it's so like underrated. Daylight savings time is a bitch. It should not exist. Oh my goodness. Said you're surprised I haven't finished the Renegade series? I know, me too. Me too. I've been like avoiding spoilers like you wouldn't believe. I don't want it to end. I'm like, I'm gonna cry and I'm gonna feel all the things and I'm not ready. But the book that I'm like more excited for? I'm more excited for this one. Ugh. I'm more excited for The Toll. But both these books, this book and that book, I'm not gonna reach for that one. But both these books they're chunky. So like I want to make sure I have time for it and I can just read it. It smells so good. It smells so good. Brand new books. Even though it's not new, it came out last year. I'm just bad with series. You know this. Like this one. I'm dying to get to this. I haven't finished I'm like dying to get to this. It's gonna be so good. But I have both books in the other two books in the Caraval series that was really hyped. And I haven't gotten to either one of them yet because I don't particularly remember what happened in Caraval, like at all, but I don't want to reread it, kind of. Like I do, but I also don't. And I'm like seriously debating getting rid of the Shadowhunter series, like that I still have yet to read. I think I'm going to try one more book and see where it goes. Because someone told me that I might like the Infernal Devices series, but I don't know. Anyway. I know, right? I used to be self-conscious about reading middle grade too, but now I'm like, I don't give a damn. I don't want the Scythe series to end. I'm like more excited for that book than I am the end of the Renegade series. I love the Scythe series. That is like a hyped series that I get why it's hyped because it's fucking amazing. Like I'm more excited to read that way more than I am the last book in the Renegade series. Even though I love Marissa Meyer's stuff, she's hyped too. But I agree with that hype. Like those books are fun. She's an easy reader. She's fun. I don't know. I just don't want either one of those series to end. But the Scythe series has been phenomenal. I love it. And a lot of people were like disappointed with the last book, but no, I love it. I don't care. Love it. Sorry. Get all excited. Did you all read Twilight? No, I never read Twilight. Her writing, I've tried to read, like her writing style is so bad. Oh my God, the moon's out. I can see it. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Sorry. No, it's her writing. She sucks. as a writer. Sorry to anyone who loves those books, but they're so badly written. They're so badly written. They're like 50 Shades of Grey bad, like just stylistically. They're just poorly written. Oh, I hate them. Oh, so bad. Anyway. I liked Caraval. I like circuses and stuff. I liked Caraval. I liked it quite a bit, and I don't know why I didn't continue with the series. I don't know. I don't remember. I've read the first book in the Illuminae series, but I haven't read any of the other ones. I loved both those books. I loved both of them. They were hypes that I liked. Really? You love Twilight? I do. I don't like Twilight. I couldn't do it. I tried. It was hard. That's what she said. Oh, but The Mermaid by Christina Henry, isn't that more like the corruption in the circus? I haven't read it yet. It's still sitting on my TBR. Oh. Very accessible. That's what I would. It was very accessible. Yeah. I'll still talk to you, Shannon. It's fine. It's fine. There's plenty of crap on my shelf that I read. Like, I still, till the end of time, will love John Green, even though everyone is burned out on him. The Fault in Our Stars will still make me cry like a little bitch. Although I can see the problems with it today. If I read that book today, I probably wouldn't like it. If I read that book today, not having read it before, I wouldn't like it. But if I read that book today, I would like it because I've already read it and it already has those emotions. But like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to look for like trash on my shelves, but like what people would think is trash. The Selection series is trash, but I'm like, I love it because it's got politics. Because remember, we were talking, I like politics in my books. It's got politics mixed in there. And it was one of those series that I was pleasantly surprised about. People hyped it up, and I'm like, I'm not going to like this trash. But I read the first book, and before I knew it, I had read everything except for the sequels. I still have the sequels over there. But that's a series that is just weird. Everyone was pitching it as like The Bachelorette or The Bachelor. They were pitching it like it was The Bachelor. And I'm just like, I'm not going to like this. I'm not going to like this. And then, but I did it anyway. I read the first book and I'm like, holy shit. Because I think that was one of the first books I read. And like, remember I was doing like my unhauls, my TBR shelf unhauls. And that was one of the books I was like forced to read. And I'm so glad I read it because it was phenomenal and I loved it. Even though like the Bachelor elements were kind of trashy. But like that book, I like the politics system in that book and like the caste system that they still have. And I really liked like the romance stuff would crop up and like, no, get back to what's going on in the world. And I'm like, oh, so good. I loved it. So good. Anyway, sorry. I loved it. It was such a surprising read. So surprising. My friend likes Pretty Little Liars a lot. I don't know if she's read the books, but I know she loves the show. Like she's obsessed with it. And I'm like, oh no. We all have our trash. Like anyone who says they don't, they're lying. We all have our trash, Hannah. Right? Right. Yeah. Harry Potter's trash. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Anyway. what were we gotta pick a book. Yeah, see, exactly. Still good to try some of it because every now and then, I read a lot of hyped stuff, but I read a lot of weird shit too. But like the one hype train I can't get fucking on is the Mortal Instruments. Cassandra Clare. I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. I think it's definitely like a generational thing. I think if you read those books like when they came out, they were like but like as like an adult, they're trash. They're terrible. They're terrible. But like I said, I think I'm going to try like the Mortal Instruments, or not the Infernal Devices, because that's where I'm at. Like if I'm reading chronologically, I'm going to try it. And then if that doesn't work and I don't like it, then I'm getting rid of all of them. It's done. As much as I really want to read the new series with Alec and Bane, because I really like Magnus Bane. He's like the best character in the books, and like in that first like 3, he's barely in them, and I'm like, it's like you got the best character sitting right there, and you just. But anyway, yeah, I can't. It's just so much. Yeah, I think I don't know. I just think she's so overrated as a writer too. Her books are again easy to read, easy to digest, but which is the only good point. Like I can binge them. Like I should, and I've talked about this before, but I haven't done it. But like I should just binge the entire series and just plow through it all and just be done with it. But like I also don't know if I really want to torture myself that much. Oh, there's so many. It just keeps going. Just keeps going. Just keeps going. So bad. I'm like looking at my shelves like I kind of want to reread there's a series that's trash that I've heard is trash, but when I read it, I really liked it. So I don't know because it's kind of outdated now. But I can see it from here. Here's my face. Is this series the Uglies series? Oh my god, Ugly series. I want to reread this someday just to see how it stands up. Because I've heard that some of these tropes are really trash now. But I remember loving this series. But I don't remember anything that happens in this series. And I have like the newest one, which is like The Imposters, which is of the new series that came out. That's set in the same world, but different people. And I haven't read that yet because I'm like still debating. Do I want to reread this or do I want to just jump into that? I don't know. Yeah, they're imposters. There's two kids. There's two twins or copies or clones or something. And one of them is like the stand-in for the other when like, yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Words. I think she's like the president's daughter or something. And so she's like a person of high value. So like this other imposter stands in when things get scary. I don't know. I don't care if we read a series or a standalone. I don't care. Right? I loved this series too, but I can't remember a damn thing that happens in them. Sarah, you haven't heard of them? Oh my goodness. It's a world where people are genetically, like when they turn like 16, yeah, their 16th birthday, they get an operation that turns them from a repellent ugly to a stunningly attractive pretty that catapults you into a high-tech paradise where your only job is to have a really great time. This girl, like our main character wants to take the operation, like she wants to change, but I think her best friend like doesn't, and she wants to like fight against it. I think today it's like super like some of the tropes are really a little, but yeah, I loved it when I read it. I was obsessed with it. I haven't read Divergent or Hunger Games though, so those are like mine that I haven't read that everyone else has read. Yeah, it's a YA dystopian. Yeah, dystopians are like hard to read now. The premise is like ridiculous, but yeah. Younger, yes. Seriously, when I read this, I read this when I was probably around like 20 though, 19 maybe, and I enjoyed it like quite a bit. Like I binged this series hard, hard. And my sister read, I think, the first book, and she rolled her eyes the entire book, and I'm like, I don't remember, because she read it like recently, and I'm like, I don't remember anything that happens. It's just a weird premise. And there's like love triangles and things, I think, in there. Oh boy, I don't know. I picked it up at the thrift store. That's where I got this. I picked it up at the thrift store just randomly. Just randomly. Anyway. The Girl in Red, yeah. Is that April Henry's? I haven't read that either. I'm so behind. Christina Henry. It's not April Henry. April Henry does thriller, YA thrillers, and is also a pretty good author. I highly recommend her books. They're this big and they're weird, but I like them. Her premises are super cheesy sometimes, but I don't know why. I just like it. Anyway. Yeah, Christina Henry is really good, but she's really dark sometimes. So I don't know if you'd like her, Shannon, or not, but she's worth a go. Lost Boy. I've raved about, she's heard me rave about Lost Boy before. I'm like obsessed with it. And then Alice was like one of my favorite books of the year. Yeah. Yeah. Alice is worse than Lost Boy, in my opinion, darkness wise. It depends on what triggers you, as the kids say. It's like, does rape trigger you, or does brutally beating someone up, does blood trigger you? Oh, her old school series. Yeah, I think like that would be like a good. I haven't read that series yet. Where is it? Oh God, I need to find it. Hold on. Where is it? I really want to read it because it's like before she even got into the genre that she's in now, because it's just so weird. Black Angels, something. Some Black Wings, Black Angels. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ouch. 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 Yeah, I have 3 of them. Is this the only 3 that I have? It might be. But I have 3 of them. I think I think this is the first one. I think it's Black Wings. But I think out of everything, like this is like right up like your alley, Shannon, of like what you already read now. Like just judging from like just reading the back. It's like urban fantasy. But this is like so crazy. Like this is completely like different from like, just judging from the covers, like are just different from like what she writes now. is so weird. Anyway. It doesn't want me to show your comment, Sarah. It asked me to review it because you mentioned rape and horror. Yeah. Yeah, like this stuff, I think this stuff is before she started, I think, getting into that kind of stuff. This is like very, very, yeah, very urban fantasy-y looking. Like I said, this is like before she even went into what she writes now. But I haven't read it, so I don't know if it's like as dark, but it doesn't seem like it is. Because she's like what is she? She's an agent of death, escorting the souls of the dearly departed to the afterlife. Yes, that's that. Yeah, it's very much like which is what kind of what Buffy is, right? Like Buffy's like an urban fantasy kind of thing. Like it seems lighter and weird. I think there's a gargoyle named Bezel or something. A popcorn loving gargoyle. I don't care. We could read this if you want to. I don't care. But I don't mind middle grade either. I don't know what you would have in mind. I don't know what I have on my shelf, middle grade wise. I can't see anything from here. I'm completely blind. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have to finish, speaking of middle grade, but not this. I have to finish this damn How to Train Your Dragon books. I gotta finish them because I got behind on them. And I have to finish Percy Jackson. I only got the first 2 books of Percy Jackson done. And then that series is fucking huge. It doesn't end. It doesn't end, Hannah. It doesn't end. Hannah's just sitting there staring at me. I'm like trying to see like what middle grade. Oh, there's so many in Percy Jackson's. So many. So many. Oh, I meant like the series as a whole. I'm not just the Percy. Sorry. There's so many Rick Riordan books. Is what I meant. I've read the first 2 of Percy, but I don't remember too much. I don't know. The others, I think there's 5 in that series, and then there's like 20 in the other series, and then there's 22 in the other. No, I'm just kidding. So many damn books. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, Hannah. Hannah. It's ridiculous. Boop. Oh, sorry. I booped you too hard. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to boop you. I'm sorry. Oh. I have like the Shatter Me series on my TBR. That's like a series because we were talking about series that will be not spoiler, that series that are super hyped. I think that's a series I'm not going to like, and I'm really scared to try it because I loved what books? What are they called? What I'm trying to find them. I love Furthermore by her. I haven't read the second book, but I loved Furthermore by Taha Mafi. And then I loved A Very Large Expanse of Sea by her. Like, loved it. Both very, very good books. But like the Shatter Me series is huge. And like the books never end. And people are like super hyped about it. And I'm like, what if I hate it? I'm like so scared. What if it's bad? I'm like so scared. Just as long as it's not Anna Karenina. No, I'm not reading Anna Karenina. I'm never reading that again. You can't make me. Yeah. My other idea was a series like Illuminate or Caraval. I love both those books. I would be up to rereading them. They were fine. They were fine books. Fine books. Shatter Me. Yeah, I think it's still ongoing. I think it was done and then it's not done and then it is done and then it's not done and then it is done and then it's not done and then it is done and then it isn't. She keeps adding books to it. Sometimes I hate books and I'm like, this will make a great video one day. I think that's me. That is me 100% with the Mortal Instruments. Like 100% with the Mortal Instruments. Like I'm just like it's just basically just every video is just me hating on it. I swear, I just hate it. Yeah, it's up to you if you want to do like a series that's complete or not. I don't care. I don't care. All the pressure. I don't care. It's up to you. I don't care. Don't care. Oh, I'm just gonna hide here. We're never going to decide. We're all indecisive people. Sarah, decide for us. Oh yeah, Illuminate has the illustrations. Illuminate is a really cool book. Oh, I was gonna grab it, but I have Obsidio here. Because I haven't read it yet. It's Obsidio. It's really pretty. Anyway, Sarah. Ready? Go, Sarah. I've only read Illuminate. I haven't read Obsidio yet. It's pretty. Ouch. She's gonna be like, I haven't decided. That's my crowd goes wild noise. Did it work? Did it work? I don't know why I'm like smiling like a goon. It made me laugh. Sarah made the decision for us. Done. I need to grab the book. I haven't read it in a long time. I have no idea how it goes. What's words? Oh. 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 it out. Dig it out. Come here. I love how every single book that I have to find today is somehow on the bottom of everything. I found like a paperback version of this book, and then I purposely got rid of it and bought the hardcover because I'm like, it's so pretty. I love the covers that are like cellophane looking. I don't own the second one. I'm going to have to get it. I don't know why I don't. I guess I could rent it from the library, but I'll probably buy it. This is like one of those books that's huge, but it's not huge. Like you'll read it in like 1 second. Have either of you read this yet? Oh no, it doesn't matter. I need to buy the second book anyway. I've been waiting for a reason to buy it. I need to just bite the bullet. This book is very weird, but in a good way. It's one of those books that I feel like it's kind of, it's one of those, this is a very hyped series too, but I think it's one of those hyped series again that very much comes through. But like, I think it's, you either love it or you hate it. I personally think, Sarah, I think you'll like it. If you like, I don't know, I think you'll like it. But it's like, I don't know if you've read, like if you've heard anything about it, but it's not told like a normal book. It's told in a whole bunch of shit. Like there's documents. That's all it is. It's just documents, like different. There's like some of it's like IM chat kind of stuff. Some of it's like briefing documents. Some of it's like sequencing. Some of it's told like really weird like that. It's really good. I really loved it. I loved it. But it's still like it's told in such a weird way, but you still get the entire story. It's weird. Some of it, there's like maps in here too. There's like this is my favorite part. It's like the floor plans for like the ships. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm excited to reread it because then I'll actually pick up the rest of the series. I loves it. It was a 5-star read for me, I think, or a 4-star, 4 or 5, which means the same thing in my book. Anyway. There's too many life thingies. Yeah. It's really a quick read because, like I said, it's huge. It's a big book. They're all that size. Like the Obsidio is like, which is the third book, because there's 3 books in the series. Obsidio is like the same size, and Gemina, which is the second book, is the same size. It's 3 books. But they're all told like that. Like they're all told in documents and stuff, which is like, I'm here for it. I didn't think I would like it, but I do. It's so much fun and awesome. And I'm excited. We have a decision. I'm excited. Sorry. Now I'm holding it like a weirdo. I'm getting loopy because I'm tired. We picked a book. Yes. And now I'll actually finish the series because you're making me. Because I don't read series unless I have you holding my hand, Shannon. It's just how this works. Don't finish anything. I'm so bad with finishing series. I just don't want them to end, and it's scary. That was part of the plan. My goal this year is to complete, what did I say? I said I wanted to complete 2 series. And this will technically be 1. Yes. Did I read any other series yet this year? I think I'm going to finish Game of Thrones. this year, even though the books aren't all out because he's never going to finish that last book or the next book in the series, whatever. I only have dances. Is that the only one I have left? The Dancing with Dragons or Dances with Dragons, whatever. I think that's the only one I have left. Is that the last one? Game of Thrones. Nope. Song of Ice and Fire. Sorry. Song of Ice Fire series. Yes. Right? Yes. Yes. That's the last one that is out. And then you have like the spin-off books, which I really want to read. The one that Josh just got that has like that we talked about before, the Blood and Fire one or whatever. Josh says that they keep changing that release date for that last book and it's never going to happen. And I believe him at this point. Winds of Winter, I think, is the next one. It's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to come out this year. It said 2020 winter release because of it being winter. Oh, never mind. The release date is promised of July 2020. I don't believe him. I don't believe him. I don't believe him. I think it's Fire. It's Fire and Blood. Is that one the Targaryens one that I want to read really bad, but I want to physically read that one because it has illustrations in it. This one, it's really pretty, and it has like illustrations in it. And the Targaryens are beautiful peoples. They're beautiful peoples. Beautiful people. They're beautiful people. Marilyn Manson. No. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. It keeps making making a release date and then not a release date. It's just one of those books that's just, yeah. Yes. Maybe after Illuminate. Yeah. This song. Yeah. Marilyn Manson. What a weirdo. Well, the Illuminate, these books, I think these books are like, I think they're 3 different stories all told in the same universe and all interconnecting. If I'm right, I think I've heard people say that. I don't know if that's true or not, but I think that's maybe why I never finished the series, because that's like a thing that's really weird to me, and I don't know if I like that. So like I get a little anxious, and so I think that's the same exact reason why I haven't finished the Caraval series, because it's like the same story or same world, different people, but intertwined. So I get weird about it. But there's a series that I've read that I did enjoy that was like that. Oh, the Anna and the French Kiss. There's a series that I'm trash for. Trash. Straight up trash. But I live for it. But it's like that. There's a series I finished. I finished that series. I'm so proud. Anyway, yes. Ouch. Abusive book. Yeah, I should probably buy the next book, huh? Whoops. It's such a good book, though. So fast. Like, you read through it so fast. Anyway, sorry. Bernie. Come here, Bernie. You need to... Oh, you can't see him. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I am so sick of the 1%. Right, Hannah? You love my Bernie impression. Bernie approves of this message. I approve of this book. starting to sound like Barack Obama. It's like Barack Obama and Bernie had a baby. Anyway, what was I doing with my phone? Oh, should we set a date for the live show? That's why I grabbed my phone, and then I instantly forgot to say that's why I was grabbing my phone. Yes, we should set a date for the next live show. April. Sometime. April. Oh, I should do my taxes. I just remembered. Obama. Yeah, I kind of went Obama there. Obama. I love Obama. I miss Obama. Oh, Bernie. Yeah, this little Bernie pop doll. He's so cute. I love him. I love him so much. He's so cute. He has a little, I was telling Shannon, he has a little button on his thing that says Vote Bernie 2016. Because this is the 2016 edition. He's really cute. He's kind of everything. I love him so much. Anyway, sorry. Early April, late April. Let's do late April. Just because it's a little bit thicker. But even though it's not gonna take that long to read because it's easy to read. But we'll do late April. Late April. If that's okay with everybody else. Bernie, get down. You're gonna hurt yourself. Okay, we'll put you back. Never mind. I like him there. He looks good. You want to see the cutest part of this pop doll? You want to see the cutest part? He's got a bald patch. He's got a bald patch. So cute. Sorry. He's got little crow's feet too, and bags under his eyes. So perfect. I love you, Bernie. Anyway, so. Okay. Late April. Cinco de Mayo. Oh, that's May. Sorry, I went too far. Any day except Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. Because Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays are school days for me. So any day but those days. Those evenings work for me. Go back over there, Bernie. This thing is from Westworld. And I am like, we are so excited for the new season. Oh. Okay, I just killed the one girl. I killed her. But it's a little, it's so cute. That would make more sense if you've seen Westworld, but anyway, sorry. I get so distracted by everything on my shelves. That's why it's there. Yes, Mondays are good. At least they work for me. They work for me. This book is 600 pages, but it doesn't seem like that. I just saw the last page. April the 27th. That works for me. Same time, same bat station. Live show. Live show. I gotta put it in my calendar or I will not remember. Works for me. I almost said I haven't seen Westworld. I haven't seen the film, but I have seen the show. And the show is fucking brilliant. And it's amazing. and Ramin Djawalji, or however you say his name. He's the same guy who did the Game of Thrones soundtrack. Shannon's heard me rave about this already. Or not Shannon, Sarah. Sarah Shannon. Sarah's heard me rave about this already, and I'm obsessed with the Westworld soundtrack. But it's the same guy who did the Game of Thrones soundtrack. He makes brilliant soundtracks, but the Westworld soundtrack, oh my God, it's like my go-to. I love it so much. I love it. It's amazing. And Bane loves it. He loves it. It's like his favorite thing. I put it on and he like passes out. He loves it. He's a beautiful composer. Oh, he's so skilled. So skilled. His new song that just came out for the new season is Sweet Child of Mine. He did a cover of Sweet Child of Mine. Oh my God. I never thought that song could be so beautiful. It's just gorgeous. So pretty. He does like a good cover. He does like for Westworld, he does a couple like covers mixed in with his regular composed stuff. There's like a House of the Rising Sun cover, Paint It Black, Heart-Shaped Box. Trying to think of what else. Oh, beautiful. Black Hole Sun. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's just so beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah, Hannah. I was just telling Josh I want him to do a cover of Jolene by Dolly Parton, like so bad. Like I would pay him money to do that cover. I will commission him to do a cover of Jolene. I don't know why. I want it. I think it would just be a beautifully done song by him. It's already a really good song. That's a great song. Dolly Parton, man. She's underrated. What, Hannah? Yes, Jolene should be covered by Ramin. He would do a beautiful job. It is so underrated. I don't even like country, but I think Dolly Parton is one of those artists that like does the borderline of like country and pop. She's just really good. She's really good. Anyway, sorry. Oh, good night. I should probably brush Hannah too. She's shedding like a mad woman. I guess I should shut up too. We've been talking for like 3 hours. I should go eat something and go to sleep. My palm juice got me hyper. Anyway, so we're reading this bad boy. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Illuminate. Yeah! I will see you guys in April. The 27th. It's on my calendar. I got it. All right. Have a good night, guys. I'm going to go to goodbye. Say goodbye, Hannah. She said goodbye, but you didn't see her, but she said goodbye. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of The Girl Who Drank the Moon. And if you need to talk about it, you know where to find us. Night. Bye. Yes, I want to end the live stream. Let me end.